to be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me.
Hey guys, welcome back. Of course, you guys know I didn't forget. We are going to be talking about it. Yes, I seen it. Mr. Crier, Loved by Erica, and the Muckers. I don't know for how long. But anyway, before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, join the family, and make sure you hit that bell so anytime I drop a video, y'all gonna be notified. Period. All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna start off first by talking about Mr. Crier's video when he called himself exposing those text messages between him and Creole Bay, y'all. Dang, that was crazy. Well, I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on what exactly I think what was going on. But anyway, y'all. Okay, so Mr. Crier came out, and he started. First, he was nervous. It was like it took him at least a good 15 minutes before he even got down to reading the messages. He was just talking about the dates or whatever. You can kind of tell that, Mr. Crier really didn't want to do it. He really didn't want to do it. So, I guess all this transpired after Loved by Erica took the baby to go see Mucker at the restaurant. So, of course, we all know that Creole Bay wasn't happy with that. So, she allegedly called, Mr. Crier and spoke to him about it, basically telling him how she doesn't appreciate the fact that Loved by Erica is meeting up with her fiance to show him his child. But anyway, so, those weren't the only messages, but pretty much at first, I guess the messages were just like, keep your head up. You know what I mean? Like, I saw what happened between y'all. Well, it's after the blow up. So, after the blow up, actually, she comes doing some messages. I seen what happened. Keep your head up. Blase, blase. Are you okay? If you need me, I'll be here. Okay. The thing that I don't understand is why Mr. Crier was going back and forth. Especially knowing how Loved by Erica feels about that woman. And it's like, not only that, but the conversations continued. She even got so comfortable to where she was telling him she was going to get a bathing suit.
Yeah.
Now, come on. Why would she tell him that she's going to get a bathing suit? I feel like she was trying to seduce him in a way. In my opinion. Mr. Crier said that he even started feeling like maybe this was a setup. It's like, if you're not doing anything, then why would you feel like it's a setup?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it was just some betrayal. Like, that is very so much betrayal. But another thing I don't understand, Loved by Erica knew this already. Like, she knew this. And according to her, like I said, she was all excited about the fact that they had some recordings they were about to release. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why all this now. Mr. Crier keeps talking to her. I just felt like in a way that was like being thirsty. Because in my opinion, I feel like Creole Bay was starting to plan her exit. Like, her even allegedly telling Mr. Crier that maybe there could be more going on between Loved by Erica and Mucker. Even alluding to the fact that allegedly her and her fiance might have something going on. Like, there might be trouble in paradise. Now, Now, why would any woman tell another man that, especially her ex? Like, why would she even be in contact with her ex? Well, according to Mr. Cryer, he feels that, Mucker didn't even know about the whole thing, them talking back and forth, when they had their little conversation or whatnot. So he feels like Mucker never knew anything. Well, he knows now.
Got him! Got him!
He knows now. And yes, of course, I believe that these receipts are real. They gotta be real. If they weren't real, if these receipts were actually fake, come on, don't you think they would have came with something a lot more stronger? Now, what I do feel in a way is maybe this little beef between Luvd by Erica and Mr. Cryer, it might not even be real. I just feel like maybe they're just using this as their storyline so they can expose, everything that Creole Bay's been doing. That's just in my opinion. You know what I mean? I feel like they are exposing the truth, in my opinion, according to the evidence that we've seen. But as far as them being real angry at each other, I just don't know. Anyways, so now we're going to go on to Luvd by Erica's video. Ooh, y'all. All I can say is fire smoke. She is pissed. She is fuming mad. And in my opinion, I feel like Luvd by Erica lost it. Like, she is seeing red. And in my opinion, I feel like Mucker saying what he said, he knew. And this is what I feel. I feel like he knew that Luvd by Erica would react this way. Now, I feel like it was a trap, and she fell right into it. Because let me tell you, the things that she said in that video, it was not good. It was not good, and I feel like Luvd by Erica wasn't thinking. You know what I'm saying? She exposed some very, very personal, grimy information. Alleging that, maybe this woman was already pregnant before she got with Mr. Cryer, and then she got rid of the baby in order for them to be together. Even gave out some information that could possibly turn this woman against her mother. Maybe that there was some conversation going on with Mr. Cryer and his ex, and about how she's trying to get pregnant by Mr. Cryer, and he needs to be careful and dispose of any kind of thing, anything that could possibly get her pregnant, if y'all know what I mean.
Damn!
So, she just went all into it. Now, Luvd by Erica also said that she is so pissed that she can't even explain it. Now, to be that mad, it's a dangerous thing. It's a very dangerous thing.
Clearly, they didn't get the memo.
See, I don't know if Luvd by Erica is like, well, she can't be. Like, I don't feel like she's thinking right now. And she needs someone that's going to tell her to calm down. She needs to really back off. She needs to think about what it is she's doing. Because right now, she got herself looking real crazy out here.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
You know what I'm saying? She gets on here, and the things that she's saying, telling Mr. Cryer, where is your anger? Why aren't you mad? Like, yeah, you did the receipts, but you didn't do it right. You act like you didn't want to do it. Yeah, of course he did. He didn't want to do it. You forced him to do it.
Period.
And the fact that he didn't do it the way you wanted him to do it, that just even made you more angrier. That is insane to me, y'all. Like, am I the only one who's thinking that this is insane? Like, really crazy. And then what she's saying is what I really wanted you to say was this. And how you should have reacted was this way. So Luvd by Erica, she is pissed and she is on this revenge, this road to revenge. And it's like, it seems like she's not going to stop until Creole and Mucker are no more, in my opinion. Now, as far as everything that did come out, I'm wondering now, what does this mean for Creole and Mucker? I mean, is it still going to be true love can never be broken? Or, like, I don't know. This is really, really wild. And the fact that it just seems like Erica done lost it. And she seems like she don't care no more. Like, she does not care. And no matter what she says, like, this needs to heal. Like, this woman, I feel like she is obsessed with trying to ruin what Creole and Mucker had. But you really can't blame Erica completely, because it seems like, according to these messages, Creole is going to do that on her own.
You look like a fucking clown.
Now, from what I'm seeing, it seems like a pattern. The same thing that she was doing when she was with Mr. Cryer, allegedly, sending Mucker messages. Now she's doing the same thing to Mr. Cryer. Now, I just feel like, Mr. Cryer was just so hung up over her, but he still denies the fact that, he really cared about her like that, because he really wasn't with her that long. But if y'all really think about it, he was all Google eye and everything for her. She knows that. That's why she knew that she could reach out to him. She knew. And then the fact of the matter with Mr. Cryer just made me laugh. When he said that one night him and Luvd by Erica were in the kitchen and they were cooking, and Creole calls and he says, "What do you want?" Is that supposed to prove something? Of course you're going to be upset. You're supposed to be angry. Your woman's sitting right there, damn it. What are you supposed to do? Say, "Hey, Creole Bae, I've been waiting for your call all day, girl." No. Like, you thought that was supposed to prove something? Like, and Mr. Cryer just gave these receipts out. And to me, I feel like this is either not real. And if this is real, Mr. Cryer don't give a damn. He don't give a damn because he know that maybe he could just say a few things to Luvd by Erica and she'll be right there. Mr. Cryer basically was like, he did not want to drop those receipts. At least not right then and there. He wanted to drop those receipts when he was ready to drop those receipts on his time. Not when Luvd by Erica wanted him to drop those receipts. But now he said he ain't dropping no more receipts.
Okay.
I'm like, dang. Okay. No more receipts? Okay. But then Mr. Cryer, he asked Luvd by Erica out on a date.
Really, nigga?
So we're going to have to see if they're going to go out on this date, what's up next for them. Mr. Cryer also did say that his attorney allegedly told him not to say anything, and he still opened his mouth against his attorney's advice, allegedly, because he did it all for Luvd by Erica. He says, "I released the receipts and it still wasn't good enough for you." Of course not, Mr. Cryer. She wanted you to tear the place apart. She wanted you to bring the clip back out. It's like, no. Somebody has to be the sane one. Now, the damage is done already. You know what I'm saying? Everything, that's the thing. Everything's been recorded. Everybody's already starting to make their moves. And it's like, I'm starting to feel like maybe Luvd by Erica could be just a tad bit delusional. Not in a disrespectful way. The reason why I'm saying that is because she's talking about this tour. It's like, honey, I really deep down, in my opinion, don't think that this tour is about to happen. I don't. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? And if there's even like a possibility, let's say, of this subpoena coming, you know what I'm saying? Why would Erica want to leave? Because if they find the baby and the baby's not with her, an order's an order. And if she's not here, and he gets the DNA test back, and then he goes to court and he gets an emergency custody. I'm just saying. Now she's broadcasting where she's going to be and what times. So if anybody wants to just subpoena her and get right down to it, they can find her. I'm telling y'all, I don't think that Erica is thinking. Her anger, her jealousy, her rage, it is going to be the end of her. Now, I'm just saying I think that she can benefit from talking to someone. You know what I'm saying? I really, really feel that way. Because this has just gone way too far. Way too far. I feel like Luvd by Erica, she's just pulled so far away from God. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of people feel like it was a facade, you know, the Jesus thing. But it's like, where's your faith? Where is your talk about God? I mean, where is the trying to let him see you through? Like, I know you're angry. I get that. Mucker is an asshole for what he did, for what he said.
Period.
Creole Bay, she ain't no damn good for these damn text messages. And I feel like, yeah, she's poking at you. But guess what? All the court's gonna see, she's reaching out to him and she's just being concerned. They're not gonna see it the way you see it. When they're out singing Smile and Live Your Best Life, the court is not going to see it as them doing subliminals. They're going to see it as them enjoying themselves. And you're acting a fool. Now, I'm just saying, you should really think about what you're doing. You should really stop right now. Stop right now. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of damage that's been done, but you can stop right now. No shade. None of that. I'm going to seriously pray for all parties involved, but especially for Luvd by Erica. I'm going to pray for her. I'm going to pray that she gets herself together. I'm going to pray that she finds some healing. I'm going to pray. Just pray for her. And a lot of you guys out there too, like, she can really use some prayers. They can, the kids and her, they can use some prayers. They really can. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video. I really want to know y'all thoughts and opinion on the situation. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they